Well, Tommy Fury again fumbles the bag.
You fucking idiot.
The fight between him and Paul Bamba is officially cancelled. Paul Bamba was interviewed by Fred Talks Fighting, and this is what he had to say.
Paul, can you explain to me what the situation is here?
The situation at hand right now, as we know it, Global Titans has canceled my event due to a lack of being able to come to a mutual and amicable agreement. I wasn't given what I was wanted. They've been telling people they offered me a bunch of things. Ultimately, when I get home and there's a lot less laws to worry about, I will be a lot more vocal about this. But at the end of the day, there was 2 separate contracts for the weight, like I've been stating, which is not fair. I don't know whose fault that is. I'm not placing blame on anybody, but it's not right. I made weight. I did what I needed to do. I was willing and to make a negotiation and make things happen if things were done the right way. It's about 2 o'clock. We're all supposed to fight in about 8 hours. I gave them a time frame. They did not meet me at that time frame. John Fury actually gave me a call, met me outside. We bumped into each other between Coca-Cola Arena and the Rove Hotel where we're staying at, and he was trying to make it work, and then we were interrupted by a representative from Global Titans, and we were told that the fight was off. That's all I can comment now, given what's going on, but Fury Camp was trying to make it work with me, and then all of a sudden there was a power move played, and we were both pretty much told to stop negotiations. They no longer cared. They weren't willing to pay themselves, and that's where we are. At the end of the day, all contracts are subject to agreement, or negotiations are subject to everybody agreeing. We all couldn't agree, so here we are. It really sucks, but I appreciate John Fury for being super respectful, and if your son still wants to fight me, I'll come to the UK, no problem.
This sucks for Paul Bamba too, because I don't think he will even get compensated, which is pretty sad considering that Tommy Fury is the man who missed weight.
You fat fuck.
Later on, Tommy Fury would post this.
Right, I just want to come in here and clear a few things up. 1 contract was given to Paul Bamba and 1 contract was given to myself. The weight in my contract I made yesterday, so as far as I'm concerned, I've done my job. I made weight. Paul Bamba does not want to fight. He never did. I'm here in Dubai, I've got a new opponent, and I'm ready to go. So I'll see.
The weight concept would announce Tommy Fury's next opponent.
But we have some news on a Tommy Fury fight. He'll be fighting Rolly Lambert, and he's a dog. 15-1-1. This is a massive test for Tommy. If you haven't already, get that pay-per-view and tune in, because the replacement fight might be better than the one we already had scheduled. Tommy Fury, Rolly Lambert. Woo, it's going to be a good one. I'll see you guys soon.
So Tommy Fury went from having a real fight that might happen to now having an exhibition fight. Wow. Comment down below your thoughts on that. Anthony Taylor would comment on the situation when being interviewed by Fred Talks Fighting, and this is what he had to say.
Anthony, the fight between Tommy Fury and Paul Bamba is officially off. What are your thoughts on that?
Really?
It's off, mate.
Wow. Well, fuck. That's an interesting one. That shows where Tommy's head at and how professional Bamba is. We don't know the situation, but I just heard that he was overweight. But it's a real nutbreaker because people probably wanted to see that fight. Yeah, it's a shame.
Anthony Taylor, after fighting, would say that he offered Tommy Fury $1.5 million to fight him, and Tommy Fury turned it down.
I heard you say that you offered Tommy Fury $1.5 million for the fight. That correct?
Absolutely. He turned down my offer, 3-hour notice. I asked to fight them. They said no. He said I was too tough of an opponent, and he needed time to train for me.
What happened in the ring at the end? You said you're not leaving this ring. You're not going.
I ain't leaving shit because Tommy and them keep ducking me, man. He wants to fight Jake Paul, but then he don't want to fight. Bamba, you make Jake Paul fight Tyron Woodley twice. Now Jake should make you fight me twice if you want to fight him.
What do you make of what's happened with Tommy Fury? Obviously, they were talking about separate contracts and the fact that he's missed the weight allegedly on both of them. Man, what do you make of what's going on?
I'm not gonna really get into that because that's not. Damn, I'm sweating like crazy. That's not my job to talk about that. But you know, I can only talk what I know on my contract. You know, look, man, Tommy's a grown ass man. He needs to stop letting his daddy change his diapers. He's a grown ass man. and work out the contract on your own. Come on, bro. Like, commission knows. If we getting honest, commission gets 2 contracts. They should already know. Why is Bamba's light heavyweight and Tommy a cruiserweight? Yeah. We need to come together. But I'm not going to talk about it. It's not my place to talk about.
Anthony Taylor would go on to say that he would beat Tommy Fury if they fought again.
What happens if you and Tommy Fury fight next, though? Because obviously you put on a better display in there than you did against Tommy, so what's going to be different second time round?
Man, it's so freaking hot. Bear with me. God damn! Shit! I earned this. God, hey man, I will beat Tommy's ass right now. Yeah, look. A lot of people don't know. Jack Fincham is taller than Tommy. Jack Fincham is taller than Tommy, and I was able to outbox Jack Fincham. Yeah. Jack Fincham was throwing a mean ass uppercuts. I was like, ooh, let me be careful.
You got a message for the Fury family? They're just in that. They're just in that.
Man, if any of the Furies want to get down with business, we can get down Henderson with some class, or we get down on some gangster shit. The choice is yours, baby.
This sucks for Paul Bamba because he doesn't get a replacement fight and he's not compensated either from what I know. So in other words, Tommy Fury wasted Paul Bamba's time for no reason at all. Seems how Tommy Fury didn't want to fight him in the first place. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and as always, have a great day.